This guitar is an ES 120T that my neighbor owns it, and obviously if you watch this channel you know I'm a guitar player too, and it's your lucky day when you're a guitar player when your neighbor says, hey, you know, I got this vintage Gibson from the 60s that, you know, I need you to, could you restring it for me and set it up? And of course I said, sure. I mean, who doesn't want to play something like that? So this is a really, really well preserved example of this model. It's the lowest entry level model of the ES series. Sometimes it's referred to as a student model. It has the original case, and he had some pretty heavy gauge strings on it. I put a set of Ernie Ball 10s on it and set it up. There was a couple high frets that I think they lifted up, so I just kind of knocked them down a little bit. Other than that, the action is really good. It has a single coil pickup at the neck. When he told me about it, I expected that it would have like a dog ear P90 or something like that. But anyways, it's a really little rusty pots. Pots are a little rusty. I'm afraid to do too much to this thing. Even when I was tuning it up and turning these old tuning knobs, I have a lot of like vintage 60s like harmonies and Tiescos and stuff, and a lot of times this plastic stuff, the plastic tuner will break off of there. So I was really, really cautious when I tune this guitar up. You're just always afraid to hurt something on it. So here's some of the tones with it. Love that solo. Zeke Turner, 1948 on Hank Williams Sr.'s Moving On Over. I still can't play it as fluidly as I'd like to. He's just got such a swing to it. But let me give you a look at the back, the guitar as well. It really is a beautiful, charming little instrument. Same way, you know, that the Les Paul Juniors are. I recently saw one at my local guitar center go for like 10 grand. And it's just like a simple little thing. It's, you know, not as fancy as the full-blown Les Pauls, but, you know, this is, I guess this is to the ES335 what the Junior is to the Les Paul. It's just a cool, very toneful little instrument. My neighbor talked about changing the tuners, and I said, don't do that. Just leave this thing original. And if you want to buy something, you know, that's with better, smoother tuners and all that, you know, like for less than a couple $100, I could point you in the right direction of something that will be better as far as the tuners, but it will never have close to the charm of an instrument like this.